All right, welcome back to episode 6 of the Jag Show. We are joined with our first ever guest, number one listener, and Illinois State football player, Dexter Niekamp. Welcome.
But it's an honor to be on the show. I hear you guys' voices on there, and then I'm here in person. It's an honor.
Would you say you're starstruck?
Oh yeah, especially when you join.
Yeah, I could tell. I could kind of tell.
Yeah, so in today's episode, we'll kind of be talking about NBA playoffs a little bit. Keep that very brief, and then we got a big snake draft on summertime things. Can really be anything from song, activity, game. What was the other one? Food, and then a miscellaneous summertime thing. So
You gotta have one of the four,
yeah,
and
you gotta have
then
one of the five. That's where the creative aspect comes in. So let's get into it. Kyle Tucker. He's the first Cubs since Bryant, where I genuinely just get excited when he comes up to the plate. There hasn't been a Cub like that in so long.
Pete Crow Armstrong pisses me off. He gets up to the plate, and I just go on my phone and I text my friends and I say, strikeout.
Tim Tebow's jersey's now retired by Florida. It's a Heisman Trophy winner that won 2 national championships. The Durr, who had, it was 13 and 12. Dude, I want to know why that's my clip. I feel like I've had some hot takes, and then that
Yeah,
was
to be
one of
honest,
my.
it's just me. It's just me being lazy and not going back in and changing the intro more than
Yeah,
anything. And I also canceled my Canva free trial, so can't really
nice.
go back and change it. Um, Jerry, I know you weren't on the last episode where we talked NFL draft. Got any thoughts?
Yeah, Bears are back. I was in complete tears. I literally was in actual tears when the Bears drafted Burden. I mean, I don't really have to hit on it. It's been a while now. It's kind of some of the fun has run off. Now I'm officially transferred from honeymoon stage with all this, and I'm just ready for them to let's play and win. I'm so sick of all the talk and Ben Johnson is
Put the
changing
ball
the
down, man.
culture. Let's see it. Not that I don't believe him, but I'm ready to see it. I'm so sick of it, and I'm ready. May 14th, I'm dialed for those. Schedule release is probably my favorite day of the offseason.
Ball up talent.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's really
schedule
all I've
release
got.
is definitely a very underrated day in the NFL
No,
offseason.
I think it's
Oh, it's
overrated, bro.
overrated? I
Oh,
It's
love
that's
just
it.
because
good.
people love football so much that it's just the first taste of football. Like,
I guess. I guess,
I
yeah.
think it's because I think some of the videos are corny as hell. The Bears are doing a good job with theirs, but
Oh, I'm not even talking. I just like the schedule. I just like seeing it.
well, we
It's
already
like,
know who all
You
they're
know it's
playing. It's
close.
just a matter of finding the order.
but it's so important to figure out when. I hope they play. I hope they play no games at home until November. But obviously that's not happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all I've got about the draft. I like it. I like it.
NBA
I'll give them like a
NBA
B.
playoffs are really, or honestly, before the Jets Blues game 7 last night was fucking awesome.
That sure is crazy.
As everyone knows, big hockey guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
2-0 lead.
just
I mean,
sitting here talking puck, but I mean, that's
but game sevens in NHL, I will say I'm a big NHL playoff guy. I don't get super mega into it. I'll watch it obviously throughout May and June. But game sevens, you really just can't you can't miss them. They're so fucking good every time. And those game seven and overtimes, that's the best atmosphere in sports basically.
Yeah, when the Jets it was the latest goal ever in a game 7 to tie the game. It was like 3 seconds left, I think. That's what it was.
Love it.
Even
Yeah,
sweeter
but
for me and Jerry because we live in Missouri and have to put up with all these idiotic St. Louis fans. It's one of the most annoying things ever. But 2-0 lead, most dangerous lead in hockey.
By the way, most lopsided logos of all time. The Jets logo is so fucking cool with the maple leaf and then the fighter jet and then the blues is a fucking musical note. I want to puke at it.
yeah,
But
and
yeah,
keep one more NHL. The lottery will say Hawks have the number 3 pick.
number
So
three. I'm chill with it.
I mean, I don't really know anything about anybody in
I'm
the
set
NHL
on a
draft.
prospect. I don't know which one yet, but I'm set on one.
Yeah, some Canadian guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, right before we started recording the game one of Celtics Knicks wrapped up. Knicks won. Weren't they 0-4 in the regular season against the
Something like
Celtics?
that.
Yeah, they were.
They were
I
down. The
mean,
Celtics were up I know they were up like at least 15 at one point. I wasn't watching the first three quarters super close because the Cubs game was so close. But let me see.
no, yeah, they're up 16 at half. The last like 2 minutes of that game was incredible. And overtime. Like
Yeah, the
that's like they
Celtics
were
were up as many
playing
as
real
20.
ass defense. Like that was they were
Celtics are up
clamping each
20,
other up.
Yeah, yeah.
and then,
The game the game that the Cavs Pacers game yesterday was awesome. Andrew Nemhard just like legacy game yesterday.
I didn't even watch that, but
That
I
game
didn't
was
watch.
awesome. It was close, and Cleveland was rock. Darius Garland was out, which is obviously like you're missing your all-star point guard. That I mean,
yeah.
it's gonna have
The East
gonna
is
have some
so
impact.
fun and I feel like both matchups are like I you would think they're both lopsided, but the lower seed both game one in both cases, like those series are gonna be good. They're
Yeah, I
just and
think
it's all like classical NBA teams, which is something like so easy to get behind.
yeah, you got. I
Yeah,
mean, the Knicks Celtics. That's I mean that's all, like just New York versus Boston in the playoffs. Something about it. Um, and then even like Pacers Cavs, two Midwest teams. But like, if I had to, if I just had to go away, the Nuggets are up early right now against the Thunder. When did you guys see when in Game Seven of the Nuggets Clippers game when Russ did like the dunk and like hung on the rim and like got a tee on purpose
Love
and he
it.
like
I
just
love
oh
it
dude
so much.
it was awesome. Good for Russ. He said like send him
No,
the fuck home. Was like what he was
that
saying.
that was incredible. I don't care why dudes don't do that. I would do that every single time.
Yeah, they were like up
I got a
30.
date. Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah, that's all. I love it. That would be so sick if he could get a ring. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Also, Lucas, I know you mentioned this when we were chatting pre-episode. You wanted to move. I kind of shitted on the idea, but now we're in. You wanted to start with maybe a bum of the week. I'm just gonna go executive decision here and give the first ever bum of the week to James Harden for scoring 7 points in Game 7. So
Yeah,
congratulations, James Harden.
first ever bum of the week.
However, he did have 13 assists, but 7 points in a Game 7 and getting blown out is crazy.
If
Oh,
I was
bum,
gonna give a bum of the week, it would have been to one of my first loves as a sports fan in general. I was gonna go against one of my favorite players, athletes ever, LeBron. Only like low moment for LeBron I've ever had as a LeBron fan. So when
what?
he tweeted like after they lost, saying like he was hurt and he like wouldn't have been able, his agent like said he wouldn't have been able to play in hypothetical
Oh,
game
I
six
saw
and
that.
seven.
That was so
Like
lame.
just so you know, he wouldn't have played.
Wait, I mean, I guess this isn't, but like if we're doing bum of the week for last week, it's not Shador?
Nah, that was too
Like
long ago now.
it's long ago. Shador slash Dion slash Shiloh. No,
Shiloh got
Shiloh's actually no, yeah. We gotta talk about last episode.
Or the fucking is it the guy the Jeff
Okay.
Ulbricht's son for posting a video of them prank calling.
That's opposite of bum of the week. That's like my goat
Dude,
of the week.
no, but dude being that dumb to like post the video of yourself when your
Well,
dad's an
he
NFL
was stupid for
DC.
being in the background of the video. Like if he wasn't in
Yeah,
the background of the video, he'd have been fine.
that's
I
what I'm
honestly
saying.
like. I think I would have needed the recognition, so I probably would have posted it anyway.
Yeah,
Dude, he's
except he
like
got
I'm
his
pretty sure he's a
dad
college
fined
football player.
250K.
Yeah, chump change.
Dexter, you got any thoughts on the prank calling situation?
If I was that kid's dad, or if I was a kid, I mean, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't really know. Like, where does he? Is he in college? Where does he go to college?
Doing this.
Oh, he
I
plays
think.
at Barry. D3
Who?
represent.
I thought he was like an Ole Miss like.
No, he plays at Barry.
Oh,
They were like wearing one of the guys was like wearing Ole Miss gear. Barry's actually a pretty good they're like a pretty solid D3 school.
Dexter, I remember
Five
seeing
nine 160 unit.
Dexter on Twitter. I remember that happened during your recruitment to the Redbirds, didn't it?
Oh, what?
You got prank called a couple times.
Oh, yeah. I don't really recall that, but yeah.
Huh. Thought I remember seeing something on that.
But no,
Um,
that's got to be like for that to be your kid. I mean,
What would
I
you
couldn't
do?
imagine.
What
What
would
would I
Big
do?
Trav do to you if you did something
Oh,
like that?
probably
The
can't say it
gates
on
of
here.
hell would open in your
Probably can't
house.
say it on here. Oh yeah.
It can't get canceled. Can't get canceled.
He'd sick Brody
Um,
on you.
Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, dude, the Rockets are just they're like kind of how the Thunder were last year, but like worse. Where how they're young and talented, but like really don't have much experience, but they're not nearly as good because like they don't have that like MVP caliber player like with the Thunder. Even though he like I
I
think
think they
the,
could be
the
a team who tries to like Giannis or like
yeah, that's what I was gonna
KD
say.
or
That's what
something.
I was just gonna say. Like, if I was a star, like
I'm
this free
trading
agency, I'm
Jalen
forgetting
Green and
how.
I'm trading Jabari Smith to try to go get Giannis or KD.
I don't even know. In the NBA, sometimes you don't even have to really trade your stars. You can
I
just
thought
get one in free
I was
agency.
thinking like they'd get a guy to
I think
pair
to
with
get
Jalen Green.
Giannis, you would
That's what
have
I'm
to.
saying. No, I mean, but isn't he a free agent?
No, not like Giannis is only 30.
That's crazy. He's only
But
30.
either way, NBA free agency is always so wide open. There's so many stars. I think they're like a star away from being like what Caleb
Yeah,
said the Thunder
but
are
I think like
basically.
if they're gonna go trade for a star, they're gonna have to get rid of a couple of like their guys because they're all young.
Yeah, I mean the only guy that really wouldn't matter, like I don't know, you really just don't want to get rid of Sengun, but other than that, you don't
Yeah,
really
you're not gonna
care.
get rid. Yeah, and I think they'll probably want to keep. Do they have a man or a sir
They have a
of the
Sir,
Thompsons?
or they have a man. They have a man. Yeah, I mean you want to keep those too.
And then
Um,
just Steph in Game 7. I mean, I watched most of that game.
dude, how no,
I mean,
you
he's
can't. So you can't talk about Steph. That was OU Buddy Hield showing up
Yeah, that was
yesterday,
Buddy.
saying
That
yeah,
was
but
he's
he
Buddy
made the
Hield.
he's.
dagger at the end of the game. Like he kind of like that step
Oh
back
yeah,
three, 2 minutes left. Like yeah, and Buddy Hield like you knew he did it. He knew it's like it's kind of weird like watching a guy like Buddy Hield because he's not like this elite NBA player, but you know he's like capable of just like
taking a game
going
over.
off at
He's the
any
he's the greatest.
moment.
Like totally getting off track here. Greatest college basketball player I've ever seen,
Yeah. I
for
mean, I don't know.
sure.
I can't remember how old I was when he was
That's
playing
a
like
He was
NCAA
Buddy
tournament.
insane.
Hield's
Dude,
is
he
the
was so
greatest college basketball player you've ever seen.
Buddy buckets. He was
he
not.
was
Yes, 100%. Who's like he won his national player of the year.
dude, he
He
was so
averaged
good.
like
Let me
26
pull up
points a game.
That's
I'm pretty
absurd.
sure.
let me pull up his numbers. No, Jerry, he was
The
Dude,
greatest ever seen.
he was
That's
so
in
nice.
his like in okay, who would you say you're like the greatest you've ever seen in colleges?
I'm trying to think of like a champ. I don't really. I didn't make the take.
He
I don't know.
averaged
I didn't
25
rate
points a
it.
game as a senior. Shot 88% from the free throw line. Shot 45% from three on 9 attempts a game, and shot 50% from the floor. So he went 45, 50, 88 shooting wise, and his team went to the Final Four.
It's
Dog.
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You
And
want to touch
then
Cubs real quick before we go to the draft?
yeah, I mean I don't have really much to talk about
I
other
think
than just like
they're on wagon watch.
And
I mean,
Cubs
you
aren't
just
strong.
keep winning series, like you're
I would
beating
agree.
good teams. They beat the Giants tonight. The Giants have one of the best records in baseball. Like,
they
just keep
absolutely
winning.
obliterated the Brewers' first two games of the series.
Yeah.
Then
I can't even watch the games, bro, because I don't have. It's not on for me.
yeah,
And
Dexter's a
then,
big Brewers fan.
and then you kind of get like you win the first
PCA
two
2
games
home
of the
runs in the
series.
first. No, what was that in the first game?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was in game 1.
And then you run into
Blue-haired
Freddie
kid.
Peralta, who's having one of the best pitching seasons in the league right now on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I mean,
And then
another
Yeah,
huge
didn't
into the rotation.
Shoto?
Shota.
Yeah, didn't he mess up his hamstring?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
they
on
put him on the IL
yeah,
today.
yeah.
So they're down
There's
their
like
top two.
Cade Horton time. It's
It's
time.
dude, and he's
Ready.
dealing, and he's stretched out now too. Like he's gone six his last couple
He
outings.
hasn't given up more in any of his outings. I don't think he's given up more than a run. Like his
Yeah,
last one, he went 6 innings, 1 earned, 1 hit.
yeah. I think
Cubs just
I think
need
that's probably
to.
coming. I saw something, but they probably won't pull him up until like Shota's spot in the rotation comes up, just because there's no reason to do that right now when you like have a little bit of a roster crunch.
Yeah.
So like just because they haven't done it yet, and like they put Shota on the IL doesn't mean they won't.
Yeah. I agree.
I think in all likelihood it could probably just be Chris Flexen that they move into because he started in the past and he's pitched well in AAA this year for the I Cubs, and then he's on the roster already.
Yeah.
I just think Cubs fans have to be understanding of the inevitable long season, and like it seems very, very good right now. It's going to be pretty tough to keep up like kind of the pace that everyone's on. So I mean, I think the Cubs are very, very good. I mean, I think I'm definitely not convinced they're in Dodger territory.
Oh, I don't think that, but
Um,
I think they're the
but
clear like right now they're the clear best team in the Central.
yeah, which is really all you can hope for, honestly,
That
in
was
like a
I feel
year.
like that was the main goal this year. Like you gotta
Definitely. And I
get
just
back
think
to winning
that, but I
division
just think
titles.
like this team will inevitably skid at some point. And I just
Yeah.
don't want to see like people jump ship. Like I'm just trying to stay even keeled in terms of like MLB. It's May, whatever, 5th. The season is so fucking long. Like I'm lightly celebrating the wins, not getting mad at the losses at this point. They'll
Yeah.
figure it out late in the year.
I'm with you. I
And
think the rotation
Judge, you
just
want to
scares
talk
me a
about?
little bit, just especially with the injuries and a hammy, something that could linger too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Gonna have to add some arms, that's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, but like guys, you thought like I thought they'd maybe like make a play for Sandy Alcantara. He's been awful. He's got like an 8 ERA.
I would still take like
Yeah,
getting
I
him
would
for
still.
some like
Oh, I'd still
nothing. You know
take a
what I mean?
flyer on him for sure, but like it's not like a sure thing like he's gonna come in and like fix a spot in the rotation now. Like with how he's looked for
Judge is like
oh,
the greatest player
oh
ever.
my
Oh my
god.
God. I mean, it's like May now, and he's got what, 100 plus at bats now. So like, it's
He's
He's
not
hitting
like
hitting
a,
like 440.
yeah, like it's insane. And he's hit what, like 12 homers, something like that, 11, 12 homers.
He's
I mean, it's
so effing
ridiculous.
good.
He's hitting 423 with
Yeah.
11 homers and 130 at bats.
Because like when like Luis Arias was doing it, like he wasn't hitting home runs.
He wasn't hitting doubles. He was
Yeah.
hitting singles.
Yeah. And Judge is doing it while he's hitting just nukes. It's like
Judge's
ridiculous.
OPS right now is 1287. Like
It's
this, the
Absolutely.
almost,
run he's on since 22. I'm looking at his baseball reference right now. 2022 is when he hit the 62 bombs. He hit 311 with an 1100 OPS. Then the next year, in a down year, he hits 267 with 37 home runs and an 1000 OPS. Missed some games, missed like 50 games. Then last year, hits 322 with a 1160 OPS. How many home runs did he hit last year? 50 some bombs last year, right?
yeah, I think so.
58. And then now this year he's hitting 423 through 130 at bats.
It's ridiculous.
It's nuts. While like being still a pretty good defensive right fielder.
Yeah.
Like he's the best power hitter in the game right now, and he's also hitting 400.
Yankee
Yeah.
great, officially.
Oh yeah. Dude, like if you look at like even just like his career numbers, like his career, like just career averages are fucking disgusting.
Do it in
Like,
October.
I mean, that's true.
I mean,
You guys know his OPS is over 1,000 for his career now. Like there's years like where the MVP doesn't have 1,000 OPS, and he's doing that like on average for his career, which is just absurd.
Yeah. Any final MLB thoughts before we get into the snake draft, Dexter?
How about the guy at the Pirates game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fell.
That was
Dude, I saw
crazy.
something. He took his first steps
Crazy.
today.
Yeah, I saw that
Since
too
that-
on
I
ESPN.
mean, like, I just don't understand. Like,
Was
it's
he drunk?
terrible. Yeah, like that's my question. It's terrible what happened. Like what
Yeah.
caused him to?
He had
That's
to have been. Was he drunk?
had to have been.
That's what I was
terrible.
saying online.
Yeah. Yeah. Very serious situation.
It says, I just looked up, it says the Pirates believe that he drank 2 beers over the course of the game, while one fan said he appeared to be intoxicated. Others said he was conversing naturally and did not exhibit any boisterous behavior.
I mean, drunk or
Could be
not drunk,
faded.
like you're at a ballpark, dudes are gonna be drunk. It still sucks. So it's like,
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, 2 beers. Let's be real.
He said one fan told the club that he stood up excited about the play and toppled over a wall. But that doesn't seem right because like they were all like running off the field already. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And it was
Oh,
the
and,
Cubs running off the field too. So
I
Yeah, the
actually have
coaching.
one more thought before we do go to snake draft.
Yeah, go
Alright.
for it.
I don't give a shit going on a limb. Kentucky Derby is lame as hell.
No, that's awesome.
It's lame
It's
as
I mean,
2
hell.
minutes
get
long. Like it's
excited
2 minutes,
but
and
like it's fun. It's
the
kind of fun
call
to
is awesome.
watch.
I think horse racing is cool. I
You gotta
think the
watch it for 2
Kentucky
minutes.
Derby's lame. It's too like it's I thought I wanted to go before like the last 2 years. I'm like, wait, no, I don't. Like,
But like, if
Also,
you
every
could,
single horse this year is related to Secretariat. Did you
that's
see
actually
that?
crazy.
Freaking
Yeah, that
nuts.
is
Granted,
crazy.
it's like 10 generations post Secretariat now, but like nuts.
Yeah, I put $20 on Sandman to win, but like before I had $20 on. I literally was just looking to see which name of the horse I liked the best. I was gonna bet on that. I originally put 20 on Sovereignty, who won, but then I saw Sandman, and I was like, I like Sandman better, so I canceled my Sandman bet and or I canceled my Sovereignty bet, put on Sandman, and Sovereignty won. So
cool
trust your
story.
gut. Trust your gut. Um, you
How
going
do
to
you
the
want to
snake
get
draft?
order for the draft?
1 second. Gotta do our intro first. So yeah, summertime snake draft. So we're gonna do it a little differently this week. You have to pick one thing from each of the 5 categories, and the 5 categories are song slash artist. So it can be a song, a specific song, or just an artist that you like from the summer. A summer activity, a summer game, food slash drink, and then a miscellaneous pick. So that's really creative. Like it can be literally anything. It can be a repeat
I
if
think it
you
can't be
do.
song or artist. It has to be a song, like just
No, it can
one
be song
specific.
artist.
No,
Because
because then that
there
like
could be an
that's
artist who drops a lot of songs you only listen who has a lot of songs you only listen to in the summer, which I have a guy that I would categorize under that.
no. What do you guys think? I feel
Song
like that's a
slash
cop
artist. Song slash artist. What do you mean
because then
cop
you're
out?
picking like all of his songs.
Well,
Because
then that's
yeah,
such a
That's
suck
true.
ass pick, so I'm fine with keeping it on the board.
but like I'm just saying, if all my songs run out, I have a backup.
I mean, if you pick an artist, that's just a shit pick, so I'm fine with keeping it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Dexter, since you're the guest,
You pick.
I'll let you pick the order, the entire order.
I'll go like of who's picking.
Yeah, you get to pick
Yeah.
1 through 4. What's the order?
We'll go Kalen first,
Shit.
Jerry second, me third, Lucas last.
All right, like last.
Time out real quick. Is it like just individual food, like one food item?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 food item.
That's so hard.
Fuck,
All
I
right.
hate going first. Just because like you don't like it's hard because you don't know like where people are gonna go.
Yeah.
Shit.
And before you pick, say what category you're picking from.
All right. I'm just gonna go because I think this is gonna get picked. I know Lucas and Dex both have this on their board 100%. So my 1-1, I'm gonna go with my song, and I'm gonna go Springsteen by Air Church. It's gonna be my 1-1.
That's very good. I had that, yeah, I had that for that was my 1-1 song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
That was my 1-2 song.
1-2 song. I think
I don't
my
think
one
there's any
song
argument. It's 1-1.
too. I
So
feel like there's
I'll
2
go
very
down with
obvious
I
Springsteen.
think there's 2 very obvious ones too, and I'm about to pick the second one. But you guys
songs.
could be off from me. I don't know. This is just
Yeah, I think
the
I know
song.
what I think I know where you're going.
Wait, let me make sure. It's by a bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
Is this what? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't think it is.
Slide by Calvin Harris, Frank Ocean,
Oh
Migos.
fuck, man, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
What was it?
Not a bad
You
pick.
know, like-
Not a bad pick.
Every song, you know this song. It's like
Yeah.
every single summer
copyright.
that song resurfaces, and I hear that in the car like 100 times.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good pick.
So Slide by Calvin Harris and Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
I thought you were
See, I
going
don't know how
somewhere.
that one will do. I don't know how that one will do on the polls, just because I feel like a lot of people are going to be very biased towards like country.
Dude,
I
Yeah.
guess,
stay-
but if
stay
this
true to
was
you, man.
like I hear about this song, like this isn't even like just me. Like I love it, but this is also a fan's pick. Like this is like I feel like everyone
Yeah.
agrees that this song resurfaces every summer.
Yeah. Dex.
Okay, keeping the same kind of theme. I'll go song 2. All Summer Long by Kid Rock.
Good
It's in the
pick.
Okay.
name.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little cop out because it's in the name, but good
Yeah,
pick.
but
I guess I have two picks. I'm gonna go. So I'm also gonna go song because I feel like I guess I have two picks, so I can just pick them the next. Anyway, I'm gonna go song. Also, I'm gonna go courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, that was my clear
I mean,
Great
that's
one.
one too.
classic. I mean,
That one gets me going.
July, like fireworks going off, courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I'm
Easy
with you.
pick. Like it's a very easy summer song. And then with my next pick, this is where it gets kind of tough because there's so many like different things. But I'm gonna go game. I'm gonna go wiffle ball / blitzball.
Yeah,
I mean, that the amount of
Damn you.
the
Damn
summers
you.
like literally from like third grade to like
dude, that's
seventh.
all we did.
All I did was go in my backyard and play
Seventh
blitzball.
grade?
Eighth grade. Well, I still play it, but not like.
we played
19
that shit in
years
high
old.
school. What are you talking about?
I'm doing that
Oh.
I'm doing that next week.
No, but I'm talking about like I would literally
Oh,
watch
every day. Yeah.
YouTube blitz on how to throw different blitzball pitches, and I just go in my backyard and fucking grind blitzball pitches.
Dude,
I would practice
so-
blitzball more than I would actually practice baseball.
They're like, because me, Lucas, and our other brother Micah were all right-handed. So like where we would hit from in the backyard, the grass was dead because we'd be standing. Someone would be standing, and like same from like the pitcher's mound, like there was just a dirt patch.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't know why I said seventh grade because we played that all through high school, but
Yeah,
blitzball, wiffle ball. I'm gonna put wiffle ball just because I feel like that's.
yeah.
But blitzball, that was a very easy pick for me, I think.
All right, Dex. Also, sidetrack. I own Dexter in blitzball. I own.
Play the clip. I will play the clip.
All right, I'll keep it going with game. I'm going with pool basketball with your friends.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good
I
pick.
had that was my like second like
can get
game.
ugly.
Literally, that's 1 and 2, so I'm cooked on games.
Yeah, always gets violent too
Oh,
every
yeah.
single time. Because like it's rough, and then it gets to a point where you're just elbows are
You're
thrown
just
to the jaw.
fighting each other.
That's such a good one.
I'm gonna take what I think is the 1-1 activity. Tubing.
Tubing, I had that.
Yeah,
Just the greatest thing ever. Tubing is just the greatest thing ever.
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You want to go further in depth on that, Jerry, or you just leaving it? It's the greatest thing ever.
I mean, I don't know how much more you need to go in depth. Like,
Yeah.
just you can go leisure ride. You can go like whip me off the tube,
Yeah, getting
It's
whipped off the
so
tube. There's almost
fun.
nothing better.
and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
inevitably get whipped off the tube. You're sitting in your thing. You've got your hand up, and then you're just pissing in the lake, and you're just like, this rocks. I never want to stop
Yeah.
doing this. And
It's
then
awesome.
inevitably the next morning, you're like, whatever's up
Shaved,
here,
yeah. You got hella.
you're
how would you-
so sore, like from like the
yeah,
death grip. Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. Tubing
All
is
right,
such a
I'm
good.
gonna,
tubing's
I'm gonna
incredible.
go with I'm gonna go activity, and I'm gonna say going to a baseball game, going to like an MLB game, day or I'll put a day game, going to an MLB
Wait,
day
wait, wait,
game.
wait. Who picked first? You did?
I did. Yes, I have
Okay,
two.
you picked first for
I'm
a
gonna go
second.
I'm at MLB game, specifically going to a day game. And then at the turn, this might be a little bit of a reach, but for my game, I'm just gonna go with catch. Just going to have a catch will be
That's
my
a good one.
game.
Love it.
With
Love
I
it.
actually love
pick
that. I love
anything
that.
or like
Or
catch with any.
baseball, right? Or
Catch
baseball?
the baseball. Just
Okay.
going to have a
Baseball
catch.
That's damn good.
Yeah.
Game. I'm gonna go like this isn't a nostalgic pick, but it's the fact. Going golf.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
not much
I
to
was.
say.
I
It's
had that. I would because like, is that an activity or a game?
I think
Like
that
I,
could
went
be.
game.
I think you could pick. So if
I went
think
game.
so,
you
you
already
want?
took his activity anyway, so
Oh yeah, that could be either.
So golf. Incredible. Not much to say
Yeah.
about it.
Activity. 3 of mine are gone, but I'm gonna go with may not be the best for everyone, but for me personally, fishing.
yeah, I
So,
had that.
go to.
Fishing, yeah.
A lot of
That
fun.
I was gonna
No
go.
matter who you with.
Is it to me now?
Yeah,
Um, has there been a food picked yet?
there's not been a food yet.
Or there has not been a miscellaneous yet either, right?
Well, I think miscellaneous is probably going to be everyone's last pick, if I had to guess.
Okay. I'm gonna go activity, and I feel like most of the good activities have already been taken that I had on my board. But I don't know, some people might hate doing this. I personally like it. You listen to music while you're doing it, mowing the lawn.
Oh
I
yeah,
love mowing.
You don't even
I
fucking mow the lawn.
I do. I do mow the lawn.
Lawn all the time. This past summer, I mowed the lawn all the time. Mowing the lawn is awesome.
I
Listening to music,
love mowing the lawn.
yeah, mowing the lawn is awesome.
That's a great pick.
Dude, there's
Wonderful.
I mess with it.
dude, I'm with you. Like sometimes like it's nice, but like there's some things that haven't been picked yet, man. That,
Well, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like, it's like I'm like looking forward to it. But like when I'm doing it, I'm enjoying it, and it's like something like,
I'd say it's very underrated.
yeah,
I agree. And I low-key do look forward to it. Like I'm like, mow the lawn, throw the earbuds in, like
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
it's
good little time.
it is. Yeah, it's like peaceful. Was it me again?
yeah.
Okay, I got confused for a second. So I have food. I have food or drink, or is it we doing just food or no drink?
I'd say food.
Food. Okay. So then one of these count. Okay. Um. So then my miscellaneous item. This is where it gets kind of creative, and it really could be anything. I'm gonna go. Walking around outside barefoot. That's my miscellaneous.
That's with
Walking
it.
around outside barefoot when the like ground is like warm and soft is just like I don't know. I just love the feeling.
In the grass, right?
In the grass or
Yeah.
barefoot golf.
I'm not a huge
Oh, yeah.
barefoot guy, but I could see
Yeah.
it.
Grounding. Gotta get it in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Dex.
Back to me. Okay. I'm going with food here. Uh, going with s'mores.
Good pick.
Classic.
Yeah,
Dexter is
that was my
making
number
an
one.
incredible guest appearance. That is such a good pick.
Yeah. Honestly, I
Damn.
don't remember. Dexter, what have your picks been so far?
I picked pool basketball, s'mores, fishing, and all summer long for the song.
That's a good
That's a
board.
great draft. Damn it, Dexter.
He's trying to take me down.
See, this is tough. It's back to me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just whether I want to get cute or not. Oh. All right. I'm getting cute as this is so cute with what food is on the board. This is a complete overthink, terrible pick. I agree. I don't know why, but baked beans are so fucking good
What
in the
the
summer.
fuck?
No,
That-
okay. Hear him out.
What?
'Cause- okay.
That is
Is
like
baked beans the one that's like super like mushy, or are those the ones with like
see it, Dex.
Who lost Dexter?
we've lost Dexter?
No, like the brown canned baked bean. Like you know
That's
what
a
I'm talking about.
terrible pick.
No. I'm not taking that. It's not a terrible pick. Is it a reach? Yes, but like you know which baked beans I'm talking about? Like the ones in the brown can. They are brown.
Sure.
I mean, now you're making me.
I feel like you got a niche audience there. Like you'll have, it's gonna be a polarizing pick. People are gonna be
I
like,
agree.
yes. Like
I
So
agree.
it's not the mushy ones.
Well,
like-
I don't know what that means. I
All
feel
Is
like
it like
beans
the
are
ones that have like
mushy.
kind of like the saucy like barbecue-ish
What do you
Yes.
mean?
Okay,
So
yeah, I like those. I wouldn't have picked them, but yeah, they're good.
I agree. That was just like for whatever reason when I thought of summer foods, I was like, fuck, like I want some baked beans. Like I don't know, bit of a weird one, but fuck it.
all right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. All right, so this will be my last two picks. For my food item, a little specific, a cheddar brat is what where I'll go with the food.
I mean,
Um,
I feel like there's two really, really good ones. There he is. He's back.
So it's really like it's. I mean,
Wi-Fi's
nothing
tweaking.
on the grill has been taken, and like this might not be like everyone's favorite, but my favorite is a cheddar brat on the grill.
There'll be a lot of honorable mentions in this
Yeah,
draft.
I think like especially for food, and then this is my last pick. It's kind of like it's miscellaneous. I don't even know like what category you'd put it under. Maybe just like general like feeling, like when you're like out back as a kid, or you're like walking out the garage, and you hear the ice cream truck, and like
Oh,
everyone,
fuck, that's
and you
such
go
a good
chase
one.
and you
That
chase
is
down the
such a
ice
good
cream
one.
truck. That's
I did not
Yeah.
have that. That's
Good
actually
cheddar
it's
one.
such a
just like you're all jacked up, like which is like thinking about it now, like it's
yeah.
like a $4 ice cream bar, but like, dude, we get to go see
No,
the ice cream truck,
because
like
when we were kids, like we would search for that thing until we found.
yeah, because you can hear it, and like you always like I feel like you can hear it's like a 3-4 block radius, and you're cutting through yards, jumping fences, trying to find where he is.
I think that pick is good enough to go first round. That might be my favorite
I
one.
just knew no one. I knew no one was gonna like think of it. That's when I was like kind of like when I kind of said like a tradition. That's like what I had in mind. Just like
Yeah.
I'll wrap
You're
up.
muted,
mine.
Jerry. You're muted. Jerry, you're muted.
I would do that. I'm still such a rook. No, but there's a great ice cream, like outdoor ice cream shop in my town. So like I think I never got the full like ice cream truck experience. Like there was just too much to compete with. But that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a really good pick.
Um,
Oh, Dex, you missed it. Jerry picked baked beans as his food
For
item
food?
when
Oh,
every grilled
stick true
item was
himself.
still on the board.
you
There's
gotta
only
be cute
been
sometimes.
Questionable pick.
I don't know what to do here. Again, I could go cute. I don't know whether to go. If I go cute once, do I just double down or do I just go classic?
You got to double down now.
But I also don't want to be like, I don't know. It's a drink, but I feel like it's. What kind of audience do we know exactly what audience we have yet?
We're an explicit. We've got the explicit thing on Spotify, so we're chilling.
Oh, sweet. We're rebels. Um,
Hard Mountain
I
Dew.
hate this. All right. Can we do a sixth? No. But fuck it. I'm gonna go windows down / doors off in a Jeep. So I'm just going
Yeah.
windows down in general, but also doors
As your
off.
miscellaneous.
As my miscellaneous.
Okay.
Back
Next.
to me.
Yep.
What were the miscellaneous taken? I feel like I missed one. Did I not, or did I?
It was
Chasing down the ice cream truck. Like
Chasing
hearing
down
the
the-
ice cream truck and
Okay,
chasing
okay.
it down.
I'm good then. I feel like I go different ways, but I don't know where to go here. I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with. It only happens every 4 years, but watching the Olympics in the summer. No,
I
I
mean, yeah,
despise that
I mean
pick.
I enjoy
We
it.
can't forget Olympics, guys.
yeah. I
Yeah.
could see you watching the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean
I
I don't
watch
know. My
basketball.
family does it. What?
Yeah. Okay. I think that would. Yeah. It's not. I wouldn't have taken it. I had
They're
it on my board.
baked beans.
Journalism major.
What? What'd
Did
you
you say
say?
token?
I maybe. I don't know. I don't
You're a
remember what I said.
Token's
journalism
a
major. Let's
word.
figure
It's-
that out.
It's slang.
Token's a word.
I'm talking in slang. Is it me? Is this the last pick of the draft?
No, yeah.
Okay, so I have food. There's two. My top two. I thought like neither of them are gone. There's a grilled item and a fruit, but I don't know.
It's so obvious what both are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fruit. I'm gonna go watermelon. I mean,
Yeah.
Classic.
fresh
Just a grilled item burger.
eat an entire. No, I had a hot dog,
Yeah.
but you could literally eat an entire watermelon because it's just like after like a day at the pool with your friends and like junior high, your mom brings out some watermelon and some pink lemonade. You can
Yeah.
absolutely devour. Pink lemonade could have been on there too. I mean, you can absolutely devour some watermelon. But
Yeah.
I debated that
Speaking
picking
of
the first pick.
good honorable mention could have been like doing a lemonade stand with
I
the
had that
neighborhood.
on there. I had that on there for an activity.
I'm shocked that this like just having a cookout. I'm shocked that didn't get taken.
I had
That
that
was
as an
almost to be
activity.
like my
as well.
1-1.
I had grilling out as an activity. I had so
Surprised
many
there's
games.
no sitting by the fire. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that
that
was
one.
I had
fun.
on fire too.
Bonfire.
Yeah, for me that's
What
just more
about-
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. What about watching storms?
Oh my
That was
God.
I
You
mean, I
should have
enjoy
taken
it,
that.
but like I'm not taking that. That's not cracking my 10 favorite things to do.
If I
guys.
would have thought about that,
I
I
don't
would have
know,
taken
dude.
that.
That's up there. You ever watched a
I-
good storm?
Yeah, but like, would you rather have a cookout or watch a storm?
I don't know, dude. Depends on what kind of storm it is.
I
Yeah.
agree. Some
Um,
Outside
storms
of
are
Lake
so
Day, but
fun.
like I feel like tubing kind of like accomplishes Lake Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lake Day,
I-
boating, tubing, I think all kind of be the same thing.
I had a bunch of games that I played when I was a kid, like Capture the Flag,
Yeah.
Ghost in the
Ghost in the
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Great game.
Such
And
a-
I just had like
bags
yeah,
or
bag,
cornhole.
spike ball,
Mhm.
pickle, playing a good game of pickle.
I almost took that instead of catch.
Really? We used to play
Yeah.
pickle all the time.
Pickle's
We did.
electric.
I hate pickle.
It's always
What
fun
about,
until somebody gets drilled in the head by a baseball.
Yeah.
Burger and hot
Um,
dog going unpicked.
Yeah, I was for my food when I took the baked beans pick, which is gonna be infamous. Um, I almost went pasta salad,
Pasta? No, that's a good pick. Yeah, that's a good pick.
but and then hot dog was the other thing, and then
I
the
also
one I
had
was gonna take
ribs
last.
on there,
Yeah,
like
the one I
steak
was gonna take
sandwich too.
last is really specific, but I was gonna say the red, white, and blue Smirnoff Ice. Like I don't know, that's just like, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
But
well,
that
that'd be a
like
good pick.
that's so summer.
Um, any
I
other?
really think if you touch on more like song, like I think like any like old like lots of old Dominion songs are good summer songs, like kind of like upbeat country, like poppy country, or any literally any Toby Keith really.
Yeah,
Did
my artist,
Kenny
my
Chesney?
artist.
Did we say Kenny Chesney?
No,
Dude,
we
that
didn't
was gonna be
mention.
that was the artist I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a
I mean,
specific song, but like
I
any
would
Kenny
say,
G is great in
yeah.
this.
I mean, Summertime. He has a song named Summertime.
Yeah,
Pretty good
Yeah,
one.
or, Beer in Mexico was a good one.
I
get
almost went
along.
with the Thrill by like Wiz Khalifa, like you know the Thrill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
that
like there's
song
like
is
the
so.
two very different genres of like there's like the country people and then there's kind of like not like EDM but like kind of like EDM house music type where it's like more like
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
yeah,
And then the other one I almost threw in there was Tongue Tied, but that's another like you know
yeah.
Tongue Tied.
I do not know that one.
You don't know Tongue Tied?
I do not. My music
I think
taste is
a
like
bike ride, going on a good bike ride could have been on there.
I had
bike
that. I
ride.
had that somewhere in there. What about
This is the most
as a
this is the most loaded category we've done for sure.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's a lot of good.
But
There's some first round talent that went undrafted.
yeah. I think the best pick was that. I didn't even think of that. Like, that's such a good one, the ice cream
Yeah, it was a
truck. Because
steal too,
yeah, I could. I mean, I could be like a first rounder for
dude.
sure.
That's because it's electric. Like you hear, like you walk
it is.
outside, just like because I feel like you almost you kind of forget the ice cream truck's a thing until you hear it and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and the
Go
music.
find it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'd
Like, I
slip
feel
and
like you're not like very rarely are you like, man, I hope the ice cream truck comes today. Like, it's just really not on your radar. Then you hear it and you're like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
I'd slip and slide on there.
Yeah,
Good
it's a good
slip
one.
and slide.
What about water balloon fight?
Water balloon
Water
fights.
gun
I
fight.
feel
One
like
of
I've
those.
heard
water.
this could be.
It
I think water
always
balloon fights are overrated.
it always
Why?
never makes it out of the planning stage because no one ever
Well,
wants to do the
unless you
work to
got like
fill
the
it.
ones where you like put like and it makes like
Yeah,
50
that's
all at
true.
once because
Yeah.
it takes
Takes
forever.
too long. Yeah.
And also never
You take an
break.
hour to make 15, 20 balloons and then it's over
Then
in
you gotta
5 minutes.
you gotta pick them up too.
Yeah. Water balloon fight, I'm gonna say overrated.
Water gun fight.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good
Water
one.
Gun Fight Elite. I did a couple of those last summer.
Water gun fights are fun. Senior assassin flashbacks, but um, yeah. Any other honorable mentions?
Almost put tennis. I don't know why I love playing tennis in
Tennis.
summer.
Pickleball. Played a little bit of
I'm
pickleball.
anti pickleball. I could have a big rant about that, but I don't want to.
Not a big pickleball guy.
Anti, not a big anti.
Get into it in another episode, but
I would say I kind of like watching like at our like childhood house, like watching a Cubs game on the patio is up there. Like we have a like a screened in porch at our parents' house. We got TV out there watching Cubs games out there. Or like grilling out while watching a Cubs game is one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
I almost put like talking about how excited you are for fall. I don't know if that's a thing for you guys, but like fall is
see,
just so
you're
like
you.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I'm
love
very
fall.
much like not in that mindset because I'm just like that's just wishing away summer.
I
Yeah,
agree, but for me July gets long. Like I get over July just with the lack of sports and like things to do, I feel like at a certain point.
yeah. I also had like hotel for a baseball tournament, but I wasn't gonna pick that because like I feel like that's for a very select group of people.
Hmm.
But well, yeah, but I feel like that could be covered in like a different draft. I feel like summertime things like I don't know, it's like stuff like when you're at home, have nothing to do, like wiffle ball. I mean, I wonder the amount of hours I've spent playing wiffle ball in the summer. Yeah, a lot of fist fights broke out in the Dringwoods over wiffle ball. Those were the days, but yeah, that's gonna can't wait till I'm grown up. Dumbest things anyone's ever said.
That was high key such a cringy statement, but
No, it's not. It's true though. Is it true?
True. So true. So true.
Cringier than it is.
So true. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the summertime snake draft. I'm gonna put both graphics out on Instagram because I did not post. What was our last snake draft? Yeah, things lame guys do. So I'm gonna put both graphics out tonight, hopefully.
Because
Yeah. So this will be out either Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, any final thoughts, Dexter? What was your experience like?
awesome, dude. Awesome. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, dude. Dorm Wi-Fi. It's a killer.
He's sick of Lucas's face. That's the real reason.
All right, that's an episode.
Bars.